Prasa is offering a 100,000 rand reward for information that will lead to the conviction of suspects believed to be behind an arson attack on trains at Cape Town Station, which is where I am today. Last week, a fire broke out in the early hours of Thursday, leading to a disruption of services. But the city's authorities say they are just as frustrated as stranded commuters. Western Cape Transport MEC Bonginkosi Madikizela says efforts to meet with the Transport Minister, to find a solution to the attacks have come to nothing. Thank you very much for joining us.
Jane, good morning. And
why is there no response? What's the failure here?
Jane, we need three things to fix this problem. We need a proper functioning passenger rail agency, but more importantly, we need intelligence. Because, you cannot tell me that something that has been happening since 2013, we cannot find people who are doing this thing. But thirdly, you need a better cooperation between provincial government and national government. So if we can get those three things right, we'll get to the bottom of it.
But just a couple of weeks ago, you were enthusiastic about what was happening. You were supportive of moves to sort out the safety of commuters on and off the trains. What happened there?
Well, that's my frustration. It's the constant pushback that I keep on getting. In fact, after my visit here, last week Thursday, I spoke to the minister about this, and he committed to really, fix the working relationship. Because we do have a good relationship. Let me be frank, Jay. But I think I don't think he's getting enough time to be able, to meet me so that we can deal with this issue. But another frustration, that there's a war room. As the MEC of Transport in the Western Cape, I've never been inside that room. And there's Prasa war room, which was established by the minister. If there's cooperation, I should have been part of that war room as well. I should know what is happening, but I don't.
Cooperation aside, why is this not being resolved? Why are we not seeing security services out here? There's calls to even get the army deployed. This is a national disaster.
Jane, the level of security that we have, there are more than 1,000 personnel, security personnel. You have the outsourced, security companies that are working here, and you also have, rapid rail police, and we also launched our rail enforcement unit, and you also have CCTV cameras.
Okay,
now, surely.
So what are they doing?
No, but surely that's my frustration.
They're not doing their job. The latest arson attack, you have 4 people caught on camera. Clearly, they knew what they were doing. How can they do this with that extensive security force around?
Yeah, but that is why, I said there's a syndicate here.
There's a problem.
There's a problem and there's a syndicate here. And people are involved in this security personnel. Know what is happening. Surely no one can tell me that they don't know what is happening.
So you are saying the security personnel are behind this?
Well, I don't want to speculate. But surely if you look at the levels of security that we have here, how come we haven't been able to apprehend, anyone since this thing started? This thing, Jane, started in 2013. We've lost 213 coaches already since 2013.
And what sort of cost would you put this down to? Because it's not just the cost to the coaches, it's the travellers, it's the hawkers outside. It's everybody who's been affected.
Well, the upfront cost is estimated at 650 million. But that doesn't take into cognizance the cost to our economy and the inconvenience that this has on the commuters. And now, remember, Jane, just about 5 years ago, you had about almost 600,000 people who are using trains, and that number is down to around 300,000. Almost 50% of the commuters who were using train 5 years ago, they're no longer using train. And we do know that train is the cheapest mode of transport. Now, that's another impact.
Dan Plato reckons that the city of Cape Town needs to step in and take control of the running of this, of every single facet. Would that work, and how would that work?
Look, obviously that it was part of our manifesto as a ruling party in the Western Cape. But my view in all of this, yes, I fully agree, because we wanted to make sure that the running of trains is devolved to the provinces and to the municipality. But we've gone past that. Where are we now is that we need the cooperation of national and provincial and the city so that we can get to the bottom of this. Because if we're going to open up that debate, people might think we are politicizing this issue. We need to put politics aside, Jane, and really work together so that we can get to the bottom of this.
I mean, sadly, politics stands in the way of everything in this country. But MEC, thank you very much for talking to us about this. I mean, we are at the Cape Town station because this is the epicenter, really, of the most recent attack on our transport system. Under the noses of the security that we've been hearing about, trains were set alight, causing irreparable damage to the workers in Cape Town and to the infrastructure. It's not only happening here, it's happening around the country. If we know about it, why can't we stop it from happening? We'll have more on this topic and a lot more after the break.